So a brand new Minecraft Bedrock and PE UI pack just dropped 2 days ago, and people are already calling it one of the best UI packs this year. This is
Déesse
UI Pack by Itzrayo 157, a custom interface pack that completely changes the look of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. From the menus to the inventory design, everything feels smoother, cleaner, and way more modern than the default UI. But this pack isn't just about looks. It also adds a ton of useful features like a depth compass, built-in map generator, music customization, debug screens, and many more quality of life improvements that make Bedrock feel way more advanced. Today we are reviewing the Déesse UI pack to see if it actually lives up to the hype, so let's get into it. You can download this texture pack from the pinned comment. After downloading and importing it into the Minecraft, you can enable it by going into the settings and then in global resources, my packs, and you can enable it here. So as we can see, this pack is based on the theme. Settings look untouched. There are basic buttons like player, rounds, marketplace, settings, but there is another option menu. If we click it, it gives us some more options like friends, inbox, etc. Now if we click the play button, the world menu looks the same. So let's play. So the world loading menu has changed and it's looking more like the Java menu. It is like if we combine the Java and Bedrock UI together. When we first load into the world, it shows us a message that you can press the left and right arrow keys to open the mode menu. On the bottom left, it shows us how many empty slots are in our inventory. It also shows us a compass and a daylight detector. If we open our inventory, it shows us 4 additional buttons. The first one is for creative only. It allows us to destroy item. The second one is to drop items. If we click it, it shows us 2 more buttons, all and 1x. If we click on all and click on an item, it drops all the item. If we click on 1x, it only drops 1 item at a time. The second option allows us to shift items from our inventory and hotbar. If we click on the all button and then it shifts all the items, but if we click on 1x, it only shifts 1 item at a time, like these planks. And the last button is just the default button, it does nothing. Inside the crafting table, you can see 4 buttons that were inside our inventory and additional 3 buttons that are new. So if we place something in our crafting slots and then press the 4x button, it crafts 4 items, and the all button crafts all the items. And the third option clears out the crafting grid and puts the item back into our inventory. Now let's check the chat menu. If we open our chat menu, we can see that it is completely changed. This is how it looks when you message something. There are 2 buttons at the bottom left corner. It allows you to see the previous message you sent. So if you want to spam sleep to make everyone sleep, you can do that. Now there are 2 options on the top right corner. If we click the 3 dots button, it opens a menu. Inside the bottom of the menu, there are 2 options to make the background transparent. And on the top of the menu, we can see 2 options: temporary notes and calculator. It is what it says. Temporary notes allows you to save something for yourself. It allows you to save notes. For example, my friend's house is in the north. And the second option is calculator. It allows you to do basic arithmetic calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So the settings button opens the chat settings where you can change the font and stuff. It is just the default setting option we already had. Now comes the interesting part. If we click the right and the left arrow at once on computer, it opens the mode menu. And in mobile, you can open this menu by clicking pause, and there will be an option for this. Here you can do many stuff. You can open the debug screen like in the Java. You can enable or disable the compass. You can enable item information, depth compass, inventory, slots, etc. If you open the pause menu, there are some more buttons And if we click the button with the texture pack logo, it opens the menu which shows us 3 more buttons. If we click on the music option, it opens a music player where we can play all the default Minecraft music series. The other option is about UI. It gives us all the information about the UI in depth. The third option is the tool menu. Here inside others there is a piano note block where you can play the piano, and inside the tools, the minimap renderer option allows us to load our map by putting the coordinates. There are many other options like the smithing armor preview allows us to make our custom armor. There is a banner pattern editor which allows us to make our custom banners, and there are just many more options like chunk. So that was it for the video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you are new. One important thing I forgot to mention